I feel like this is a really weird angle, but that's because I'm using a different camera today and a different setup, because I need to show you this bad boy. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a what's in my bag video, as you can see in the title. Usually they're done with like a purse or something, but I decided to do it photography edition. So here is my photography bag. It's a, I don't want to try and say this word because it looks like it's really simple, but when I say it out loud, I feel like it doesn't sound right. Newer? I'm probably butchering that, so I'm just gonna put the word here. I got it for my birthday from Jordan, and it's just off Amazon. It's like super affordable, which was why I wanted it. I know there's some other bags out there that are like super expensive, but I just don't get like, what's the point? It's waterproof, but the reason I really wanted it is because it fits all my equipment for a wedding, and it has wheels on the bottom. Shout out to Emily Getke. I remember in first year when I used to always make fun of you for having a wheelie bag and like walking through Toronto with a wheelie bag. I get it now, girl. I get it. Let's just jump right into the video so that you can see what I have in this beauty. Gotta lay her down. Okay, let's hope this doesn't fall off and this background isn't too distracting and this chair isn't too squeaky. Huh. Okay, so see there where my arm is? What am I doing? You could actually put your tripod in there, which I would never do. I would just bring it with me. But there's a little section for a tripod. And then this section is where I keep all my random stuff. So this is like a rain cover. I never use that. But this is where you keep your memory cards, which I don't have in the bag right now. So you could just put them all in there, put all your like fresh ones in there and all your old ones in there or something like that. I have like this little roll of film, which I have never used. I never use film, but I have a film camera. Don't ask me why. I have a battery charger, and I have another battery charger. Bring these with me just in case I need to charge my batteries, obviously. And then I have a pair of socks. Now, this might not be something you find in most photography bags, but I hate going barefoot in people's houses. I have this bag of batteries, and my second shooter, Kate, is probably laughing at me right now because she knows about this bag, and it's probably not the most efficient thing, but this is where I keep my new batteries for my flashes. I should probably get reusable ones, but they're expensive. 2 batteries. More film. And onto the gear, which is what you probably want to see. Awesome thing about this bag, and most photography bags if I'm being honest, is that you can customize it to fit your gear as you want it. So everything is like Velcro. Hold on. Oh. My mom's home. Everything's Velcro, so you can move these little things around to section off your gear as you want it, so everything stays in place. So this is my camera. I shoot with a Nikon G7x II. On the lens, is a 50 1.4 or 1.8, sorry. And this is the camera I always use for all my sessions. So the 50 is just like a really like great lens, and it's really standard. I think the 50 is what your eye sees. This is just the like combination. I always grab my D750 and my 50mm lens. So yes, I do carry a second body. I just need to. It like makes life a lot easier. Instead of switching lenses at weddings, I can just have whatever lens I need on my second camera. So on this one is an 85, I believe. Oh no, my 35. And this is what I would use for like candids or wider shots. So this is probably my second most used lens. It's just really good for like more like a documentary feel, so like the more candid stuff, I don't know. The next thing I have in here is this like handheld tripod. I actually use it for vlogging, and I usually have my vlog camera in here as well, but I'm using it right now. This is the McMurter tripod, and I don't know, I just really like, this sounds so stupid, I hate when other people say it, but I like the way it feels in my hand. This lens I love so much. Honestly, I don't use it as much as I used to, but this was like my baby for a long time. So it's a 24-70 2.8. Oh, all of these are Nikon, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. It's so beautiful, but it is so heavy. I used this for everything. Like, this was basically when I first started, well, not when I first started, but when I was done school, this is the lens that I bought, and I use this for everything at weddings. It's like kind of expensive, but it just like made sense. Instead of buying a bunch of different lenses, I think I only had one camera at the time. I had one camera and Jordan had the same camera as me, so he would let me use it for a second, which I would put my 70-200 on. But I don't do that anymore, and I don't use his equipment anymore. I have my own. But yeah, this was like my baby. It was just, I don't know, you could put it at any focal length that you wanted and it worked. It was just so heavy and like kill my body, so I don't use it as much anymore. I do use it every once in a while when I'm shooting something indoors, like if I'm shooting an Airbnb or if I'm shooting real estate, I'll use that because it's just nice and wide. It's obviously more wide than my 35. It goes to 24, so I will use it for that. My next lens in here is my 85, and this is what I mainly use at ceremonies when I need to like stay back a bit. It's just a great lens. I also use it for speeches. I know some people use it for portraits. I do not. I just find it's really close. I have to stand really far back, and then like I can't communicate with my subject as much as I'd like to. But yeah, another great lens. Then in here I have my flashes, which are, I think they're SV700, Nikon SV700, just speed lights. They look like this. And if you're wondering why I have two, I originally bought two. I actually have like three. I would usually use them on stands, so I would have a light behind and a light in front, but I just never do that anymore. So yeah, I do have stands as well, but they're not in here because I barely ever use them. I just leave them in the trunk of my car in case I need them. I actually don't use a like camera harness like most photographers do. They say that it helps their like back, but I don't have really any back pain. The only pain I ever had was when I used this lens, the 24-70, because it was heavy, but like other than that, like my cameras aren't that heavy. It doesn't bother me. I always see people like fumbling with them because they get all like twisted together and people's hair get caught in them, and like I would not be able to deal with that. That would make me so frustrated. And then the other two sections are just for my vlogging cameras, but Jordan has one and I'm using the other one, so that's why they're not in here. I don't know like if you guys are expecting like some extravagant like thing of equipment, like bag of equipment, but this is like all I use and all I need, so just thought I'd fill you in. Once I upgrade my lenses, I will do another little tour, and I'm going to link everything below down below for you guys so that you can look through the lenses or the cameras that I have and like see if you want to purchase some yourself. So yeah, I realized through most of this video I was looking up here at myself talking, which is so annoying, so I'm really sorry about that. I'm not used to using this camera and being able to see myself. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new here, please subscribe. Like, I would love for you to stick around. I hate the way I said that, but please subscribe. I'm going to be doing some new series soon on like understanding your DSLR. So if you're a new photographer, stick around for that. And I'm also going to be doing a series on pricing, which I have been asked about so much, so I'm really excited about that. I go like completely in depth with how I price things, so if you want to see how I do that, please stick around and subscribe. And if you learned anything or disliked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Yeah, I'm all about like learning and growing and like evolving. It's like a judgment-free channel I'm trying to create, because I remember when I was first starting out, and like even now I'm still learning as I go, and I have like a really great mentor, and I appreciate her so much for not making me feel like an idiot for things I didn't know. Shout out to Tara McMullen. I'll leave her Instagram right here. Go follow her. She's so cool and her work is amazing. So yeah, talk to you later, guys.